The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Fairfield Trojan Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's get you to the court for Fairfield Trojans Basketball.
Good evening and welcome into Fairfield High School here for the first game of a doubleheader here between your Fairfield Trojan and the visiting Pekin Lady Panthers for this game one of the doubleheader. The girls are playing first and about 14 minutes to go until tip-off. We have the pregame show here sponsored by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Visit them at cfirstcreditunion.com. So, in the pregame show, which will be coming up after the break here shortly, we'll talk about the season so far for both the Trojans and Lady Panthers, and then last meeting between the two squads, and then the games around the area from yesterday and then today, and then the conference standings for both of them, and then after that will be tip-off, and then we'll be underway here after the starting lineups will be announced. Here, sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. But before then, we're going to step aside here with about 13 and a half to go until the starting lineups and tip-off eventually. So until then, we're going to step aside here and be back here shortly on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. Two great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at cfirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in with just under 10 minutes to go until the starting lineups and tip-off here for the Fairfield Trojans girls game against the Pekin Lady Panthers. Before we move on, tonight's game is everyone versus cancer. So both squads, both Jefferson County schools will be repping and supporting the cause of cancer. So you can tell both squads, the Pekin girls warming up have their white shirts that have the pink lettering that everyone versus cancer. And then on the other side for the Trojan girls, they have their all black shirts, which you can see the coaches wearing. And then for the Pekin girls, they have their pink sweatshirts for the coaching staff. So everyone in attendance supporting the Everyone vs. Cancer movement. So as we move ahead to the pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union, we're going to look at the season so far for both squads. For the visiting Pekin Lady Panthers, so far they are 7-5 on the year. Their last 5 games, they are 3-2. Their victories so far have been against Winfield, Mount Union twice, Wapello twice, Waco twice, and Hillcrest. Their L's so far on the year: Louisa, Muscatine, Lone Tree, Columbus, Highland, and Sigourney. Their leading point scorer is also their leading rebounds getter, Anna Hadley, with 14.3 points per game, who's the big girl down low. And then following her is Abby Geis, 11.8 points per game, and Carly Gamble with 6.2. And then I said rebound leader is Anna Hadley with 10.7, Abby Geis with 10.3, just behind Anna. Leading steals leader is Abby Geis with 3.1, and then assist leader is Abby Geis as well with 2.9. Averaging so far in the season about 43 points per game, and they're against averaging about 42, so they're averaging more points than their opponents, which is always a good recipe for success. They're 7-5 on the year. Now, on the other side for the Fairfield Trojans, they're 3-8, winners of 2 in a row. Their last 5 games, they're 2-3, as said before. And then this is the first chance for a three-peat in 4 years. Last time it happened was on January 14th of 2022 when I was in 8th grade, crazy enough. So, stats leaders so far on the season for the girls: Faith Jones leading the team in points, just under 8 points per game. Elise Setterstrom averaging 6. Rebound leaders Emma Metcalf averaging about 4. Vanessa Kessel leading the team in steals with 2.2. And then leading assist getter for the Trojan girls is Emma Metcalf, just under 2 at 1.8. Their wins so far in the year against Knoxville earlier in the season, before Thanksgiving break, in fact, and then their last 2 games, last Friday in Mount Pleasant and then home on Monday in a stunning, shocking upset over the Van Buren County Warriors, where the girls were able to stave off a storming comeback by the Warriors, winning that game 43-42. So then we look back to last year's matchup with about 6.5 to go until tip-off, as the girls still warming up. Last year's matchup, Pekin was able to get the victory in that one just slightly, 46-41, leading point getters for both squads. For Pekin, it was Abby Geis who had 15 points, Anna Hadley with 13, both of them returning to action this next season for the Lady Panthers. On the other side for the Trojans, Emma Metcalf had 10 points, Faith Jones had 8, and Elise Setterstrom had 6. Neither team really got it going from the three-point line. Pekin just ended up shooting the ball more from the three-point line, making 6 of them in that game, while the Trojans made 3, which, when you win by 5 points, sometimes that's all the difference as the Trojan girls head back to the locker room for some final talking with Coach Witzenberg before we get the national anthem and starting lineups to you. And then we're going to move on to games so far. So games on Tuesday, there were no games Wednesday. So most recent action we've had were games on Tuesday. So for the girls, Fort Madison, who is 6-4 now in the year, handled Keokuk in a very high-ranking matchup between the two Southeast Conference foes. Fort Madison takes the victory 53-40. Pekin handled business against Waco in their most recent action, where they got the victory 58-40, giving them a record of 7-5. Van Buren County bounced back after facing the Trojans that next day. They got a victory, a good one over New London, 58-17, improving their record to 9-4. Davis County got a win, increasing their record to 8-3, 40-32 win over Centerville. And then Cardinal got a victory, 54-22 over Knoxville. Ottumwa got a win, moving them to 8-2 on the year over Oskaloosa, 58-21. Sigourney got the win over BGM. Sigourney's now 8-3 on the year. Central Lee got the victory over Burlington Notre Dame. Burlington Notre Dame only 1-12 on the year. Central Lee got the victory 65-48. Danville got a handled business quite well against Holy Trinity Catholic, getting the win 59-8. Mediapolis keeps their undefeated season going, 57-20 over West Burlington. Eddyville Blakesford Fremont got the victory over Albia, 53-39. And finally, Mid-Prairie took the loss to Regina Catholic, a ranked matchup. Mid-Prairie was 13 and Regina Catholic was 12. But Regina Catholic able to take the win over Mid-Prairie, 54-36. As the Trojan girls coming back out with about 3:30 to go. Games today. Albia is at home against Newton. New London's over at Moravia. Keota is over at Moulton Udell. Waco is at home against Louisa Muscatine. And finally, Central Lee is home against Centerville with about 3.5 to go. And the girls' final warm-ups, we're going to step aside and be back with final thoughts and then the national anthem and then tip-off after the starting lineup sponsored by Packwood Locker Meats. Until then, we're going to be right back here with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck's seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck's seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. About 90 seconds to go until national anthem and then starting lineups, which will be sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. In this pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union. Final thoughts and the conference standings coming to you right now for the Fairfield Trojans. They are in the Southeast Conference. Keokuk's loss on Tuesday to Fort Madison puts them at 4-1. They are tied with Burlington for top in the conference in standings. They're both 4-1. Washington moves to 3-2 as well as Fort Madison, so there's a tie for second. And then Fairfield is 1-4. This is their second straight non-conference game. Monday was against Van Buren County, and then Mount Pleasant is 0-5. On the other side, for the Southeast Iowa Super Conference North, Highlands 10-0, Louisa Muscatine 9-2, Lone Tree 8-3, Pekin 7-4, Wapello Columbus 5-6, Waco 3-7, Hillcrest 1-9, and Winfield Mount Union 0-11. We're going to step aside for the national anthem and be back with starting lineups here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in once again to Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. My name is Christian Rasmussen, the voice of the Trojans for this basketball season, here with the great producer and cameraman AJ Rowe. Coming up to you now is starting lineup sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Visit them at PackwoodLockerandMeats.com. So we're going to get the introductions for both squads underway here, starting with the Pekin Lady Panthers. So for the Lady Panthers, the senior forward, number 1, Abby Geis. The junior guard, number 2, Ezra Parsons. The sophomore guard, number 3, Carly Gamble. The junior forward, number 11, junior guard, Maddie Petrin. Apologies. And then finally, the senior center, number 55, Anna Hadley. And then for your Fairfield Trojans, at guard, the junior, number 2, Emma Metcalf. The senior forward, number 3, Maddie Martin. Her cousin, the senior guard, number 5, Lauren Martin. The senior forward, number 11, Faith Jones. And finally down low, the senior center, Elise Setterstrom. Head coaches for both squads for the Trojans, head coach Brian Witzenberg, along with Destiny Gridley and Shay Drish, Pat McAvan, Travis Duncan as the assistant coaches. And then for the other side, head coach of the Pekin Lady Panthers, Neil Hartz. As music finally underway for both squads, they got for the Trojans, they have probably, I believe, either the 5th or 6th grade girls out there helping high-five the starting lineup here for the Trojans. For both squads, for the visiting Lady Panthers, they're wearing their away black uniforms with red stripes and lettering. And then for the home Fairfield Trojans, they wear once a year their alternate pink uniforms with black lettering and numbering. And so as they wrap up the starting lineups here, once again, tonight's game is everybody versus cancer on both warm-up shirts. They say, together we fight. And we're going to make a quick change in our stat sheet here. Elise Setterstrom, instead of wearing her usual number 50, is wearing number 15 for the alternate uniform. No issue with that, as we're about to get underway with tip-off here. Down low at center court for tip-off will be Abby Geis of the Lady Panthers and Elise Setterstrom of your Fairfield Trojans. Trojans will be going right the first half. Lady Panthers will be going left. That'll flip at halftime. As we're underway, Panthers win the tip. Ezra Parsons taking it down court to start this game. Gamble back into the hands of Parsons. High pass over to Petrin. It's swatted at. Swatted at again and stolen. Vanessa Kessel with the tip into the hands of Martin. Back over. The layup by Kessel. That one off back iron. No good. Went out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Panthers. So a quick 30 seconds into the game, already a quick steal for the Trojan girls. As Martin able to inbound it to Lauren Martin. And it's immediately bounced pass and stolen away by Geis. Parsons with it in the left corner. It slips through the hands of Gamble, and that'll be backcourt violation. It will be Trojan basketball, 42 seconds into this first quarter. And would also like to make a quick note, this is Kessel's first game back starting since the new year. Has been coming off the bench for Emma Metcalf for a few games, but always good to see her back in action as Faith Jones tries for three. It's good, first shot of the game for her. And the Trojans get out to a 3-0 lead, a quick minute through. Hadley's first time touching the ball as she quickly giving it back over to Gamble, and it's stolen by Jones. And Trojans able to clear half court. Back to Martin, same spot as Jones, her three. It went in, but it went off the shot clock. That'll be out of bounds on the Trojans, unfortunately. But Trojans up 3-0 early. Pass sails by Parsons, stolen by Setterstrom. Over in the right corner is Kessel. Once again, Trojans winners of back-to-back, most recently Monday against Van Buren County in this same location back home. Their first home win in over 2 years as Maddie Martin couldn't reach out for the ball, and turnover by the Trojans. As Pekin will pass half court, Gamble with it over to Parsons. Driving right, her floater from mid-range, no good. Rebound taken in by Setterstrom. Now 2 minutes through the first quarter. Still 3-0 after the three-pointer by number 11, Faith Jones. She has it again. Passing it between Kessel and Jones. Finds its way to Martin. Try to find an open look. Nearing 10 seconds. Kessel tries a three. That one no good. Rebound fought for, picked up by Hadley. Bounce pass finds its way to Parsons. And the Trojan girls retreat back to the other side of the court. Petrin inside. Hadley loses the ball. Out of bounds, Trojans basketball. A great start for the Trojan girls. Kessel with it, being guarded full court. Gets it over to Jones, clearing half court though. In the right corner was Martin, driving inside. She's fouled. Won't say it's a shot foul, so Trojans will inbound under their own hoop. Foul was on number 3, Carly Gamble. And first substitution for either squad, that'll be Trojans' Emma Metcalf coming in for Lauren Martin. So Trojans will play with 2 point guards with 5:08 to go in the first. Metcalf, quick handles on this possession for the Trojans. Rocketing it inside, Setterstrom finds an open Kessel. Left corner three, that one no good. Rebound by Setterstrom, and she gets the putback. 5-0 Trojans early. So we're about 3 minutes and 15 seconds through the first quarter. Gamble over to Petrin. Petrin driving inside is fouled. They're going to call that on Elise Setterstrom. First foul by either squad in this game with 4:37 to go in the first. Petrin will shoot 2 at the line. First one no good for Maddie Petrin. Coming in for the Trojans, number 13, Emma Metcalf, and number 4, Lenora Felt. As now 3 of the 5 Trojan players out there are coming off the bench. Second of 2, no good. 2 Trojans went for it. They lost handles on both of them. But Geis doesn't hold on to it, going out of bounds. Trojan basketball. A 30-second timeout will be called. We're going to step aside for that and be back. 4:34, Trojans up 5-0 here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Welcome back in. This first quarter sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center, who you just saw that commercial for. Care you can count on. That's what we do. As we have neared 3.5 minutes through this first quarter, working it over left, Faith Jones for three. That one no good, off the lip. And they're going to say last touch by the Trojans. Pekin now with it, has struggled to get going offensively, had quite a few turnovers, but still early. They can figure things out as Hadley with it. Back across to Geis on the left side. Parsons trying to find somewhere to go with it. High pass over to Gamble. But then that sails through the fingertips of Parsons, out of bounds. Trojans basketball. Metcalf taking it down for the Trojan girls. Trying to work it around the three-point line. Ends up in the left corner with Martin. Back over to Felt. Contested three-pointer. That one off the rim and backboard. No good. Geis with the rebound, sprinting down. Cross court. Her layup no good. Rebound taken in by Metcalf. Back over to Jones. To an open Metcalf for three. That one just left. Rebound by Hadley. Petrin with it. Parsons in the right corner, down at two. Geis, her step and jump good. First points of the game for Pekin. Trojans still up 5-2 with 3 minutes to go in the first. As Metcalf's pass sails high of Jones, out of play. Will be Pekin basketball coming in for the girls, for the Trojans, Vanessa Kessel and Lauren Martin. And then for Pekin was Maya Glick. Pass finds an open Geis. Geis left-hander, no good, but will go to the line to shoot two. That foul will be called on Emma Metcalf. That's her first, as Geis will go to the line to shoot two. Her first one good. As Coach Witzenberg talking to Kessel on how they want to play these final 2:55 in the first. As Geis' second is up, that one's short of the mark. And since it missed the hoop completely, Trojans will take ball. No pressure on needing to get it out off the rebound. 5-3 is the score. After Geis went 1 for 2 at the line. Metcalf's pass is intercepted off the deflection by Petrin. And Gamble is fouled while trying to cut after catching the ball. That'll be on Vanessa Kessel. Trojans have 3 fouls with 2:44 to go. Coming in for the Trojans, Faith Jones and Maddie Martin, and then back in is Carly Gamble. Into Glick. Glick's pass is swatted down by Maddie Martin and stolen by Vanessa Kessel. Taking it down for the Trojans. Witzenberg calling a play as the girls slow it down. Lenora Felt with it, being double teamed off the zone defense. Inside, Faith Jones, and an offensive foul is called on the drive. So Pekin will get the ball, and one more foul by the Trojans will put Pekin in the bonus. Trojans still playing in that full court zone defense they've played all season to this point. As Glick's able to clear half court. Working it left into the hands of Geis. Geis falls over, and a whistle will be called on the Trojans. Coming in for the Trojans is Emma Metcalf. Well, after this free throw, as they don't realize quite yet that that foul will put them in the bonus. So Geis will shoot her third and fourth free throw attempts. She's 1 for 2 on the day so far. That was Vanessa Kessel's second foul in the first quarter. So we'll see how Witzenberg attempts to keep her in the game through foul trouble. And coming in for her was Emma Metcalf. As Geis's first free throw off front rim, no good. Second one long. It went in, but shot won't count as stepped in the line. So Fairfield will get the ball. Geis now 1 for 4 on the game. Metcalf trying to find an opening. It's swatted. Loose ball into the hands of Maddie Martin over to Faith Jones. So Lenora Felt driving in. Ball is swatted. Stays somehow in Trojan possession. Jones's three, no good. Rebound by Gamble. And a good defensive play jars the ball loose. And the Trojans will get possession. Coming in for the Trojans, Elise Setterstrom for the final minute 48. Metcalf with it to start possession. Hasn't been the highest scoring first quarter, but it's still been a close one. Inside, Elise Setterstrom, spin around layup is good. Setterstrom now with 4 points as the Trojans extend their lead 7-3. Glick has her pass swatted out of bounds by Maddie Martin. Coming back in for the Lady Panthers, number 55, Anna Hadley. Trying to get some size with Elise on the court. Pass over in the corner to Geis inside. Hadley's layup no good. Good box out by Setterstrom, and Martin's able to get the rebound. Metcalf rockets one in, and it was disrupted for the moment by the Lady Panthers, and a jump ball will be the call. Trojans will keep possession. It was fought for between Addison Smith and Elise Setterstrom. With a minute 23 seconds to go on the shot clock, Trojans to inbound under their own hoop. Maddie Martin getting it into Faith Jones, being double teamed. Able to get an opening. Bounce pass in is by Metcalf to Smith. Martin was swatted down, and then she scrambled for the jump ball. Well, a jump ball was called, and Pekin will get the basketball on this possession arrow. 54.5 to go. Trojans still playing full court zone. Over to Geis. Gamble travels, trying to elude the jumping Emma Metcalf. Trojans will get the basketball once again off the turnover. 7-3 still the score. Jones with it. Moving left. Back over to the middle is Metcalf. Pass inside. Little hard for Setterstrom to get. Loose ball is picked up by Hadley. And a good pass over the head of Lauren Martin to Geis. But Geis's pass goes right through the fingertips of Smith. And Fairfield ball once again. Shot clock now off with exactly 26 seconds to go. Might be looking at a last possession or a quick shot by the Trojans. Metcalf taking it up for the Trojan girls. Had an open look at three. Elects not to take the shot. Down to 10 seconds to go. Pass and inside, swatted and intercepted by Gamble with 3 seconds left. And a foul is called with 1/10 of a second left. That'll be on the Trojans, so 2 free throws will be shot. There was no way she would have get a shot up, so that was an unnecessary foul. That foul was on Maddie Martin. That is her first. Gamble's first off right rim, no good. Coming in for the Panthers with 1/10 of a second to go in the quarter. Maddie Petrin back in for Addison Smith. Shot to make this a one-possession game to end the first quarter. That one good. 1 for 2 at the line. And that will end the first quarter. Trojans up early, 7-4, a low-scoring first quarter. But we're going to be back with the second quarter here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network after this.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Welcome back in. After one quarter, your Trojans up 7-4. Low-scoring first quarter, but the stats going to be coming to you, brought to you by Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. It wasn't sponsored by anyone. I kind of just ran into that one. Trojans will start with the ball in the start of the second quarter. So far, Trojans' leader is Elise Setterstrom in points with 4, and then a 3 early on. First points of the game by Faith Jones on the other side. Abby Geis had 3 points. 1 off a free throw, and then Carly Gamble had 1 free throw made in as there was a whistle blown. Trojans will start with the inbound, and then Metcalf traveled a second into that inbound. So 13 seconds through this second quarter. Gamble working it around, finds an open Geis into Hadley. Hadley driving in. Her shot no good. But the pass through Faith Jones' fingertips will be Pekin ball once again. As Hadley just tried to ram right into Elise Setterstrom to try to get the foul call. Down back into Hadley. Hadley's layup once again no good. Now 30 seconds through, Maddie Martin with it for the girls. Pass is deflected. It's okay to pick up then. Faith Jones able to run it down. Over in the right corner, Metcalf. Working it back around. Bounce pass into Setterstrom. It's stolen by Hadley. Parsons going right. Finds Gamble down to Hadley. Hadley once again putting up a shot. That one again no good. Still just trying to get a foul call on Setterstrom. Metcalf with it now. Bounce pass to Jones. Back to Martin. To Jones again. Still 7-4 the score. Trojans looking to add onto it to this possession as the ball goes right through Metcalf's legs. Another turnover about 90 seconds through the second quarter, sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic on West Adams in Fairfield. Gamble inbounding it to Geis. Back into the hands of Petrin. Back to Gamble. Back down to the Geis. Geis is fouled on the floor. That will be on Metcalf. That is her second. First foul of the quarter by either squad. So Pekin will inbound under their own hoop. Still down 7-4. Bounce pass into Hadley. Hadley gets the right hand layup to go. Her first points. First points by either squad in the second quarter. Score is 7-6 Trojans. Kessel weaving through defenders, finds an open Martin. Her three-pointer no good. Sprinting down the other side is Petrin, and Petrin gets the shot to fall, giving them the lead. And a full timeout will be called by the Trojans with 5:53 to go. Pekin up 8-7 over the Trojans. We're going to step aside here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Welcome back in. Pekin able to take the first lead of the game for them. 8-7 is the score. They have scored the same amount of points that they did in the first quarter in the first 2 minutes of the second. After a layup by Petrin and a layup by Hadley. Is on the other end. Gamble almost had a steal, but it went out of play. Trojans will keep basketball right in front of the scores table. Kessel now with it. Same 5 starters out for the Trojans still, as we're now 2.5 minutes through the second. Inside, Setterstrom's layup, no good. She gets her own rebound, and a jump ball is called. The possession arrow points to the Panthers. And the Lady Panthers will get possession again after that jump ball. Again, 8-7, first lead of the day for the Panthers. No points yet scored in this second quarter, as Petrin had an open look for 3. She travels before she's able to get the pass off. Another unwarranted turnover by the girls. Pass in between Kessel and Maddie Martin, able to clear half court. And stolen for the moment by Gamble, and then Martin pushes Gamble from the back. Will be a foul on her. It's her first foul. Second foul of the quarter on the Trojans. That's coming in for both squads. For the Panthers, number 5, Addison Clark. And for the Trojans, number 12, Aubrey Ryan and Emma Metcalf with 5:05 to go in the second. Trojans have 2 fouls so far. Pekin has 0. Smith starting with possession for the Lady Panthers after just being subbed in. Geis with it. Petrin thought about a 3. Working it back around to Geis on the right side. Petrin with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Petrin finally looks for 3. That one short. Rebound by Hadley. Hadley puts up a shot. That one no good. Kessel able to dribble it out for the Trojans. Ryan in the left corner, bounce pass to Setterstrom, and then a foul is called on Setterstrom as she pushed Gamble out of bounds. That is her second foul, as Trojans are already up 3-0 on fouls, not even halfway through the second quarter. Geis back to Gamble as she's able to clear. Spot up shot, no good from the free throw line, but it rolls out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Coming in for the Trojans is Lenora Felt in for Elise Setterstrom. Hadley inbound into Geis. Geis is fouled and one. An attempt at an and one by Geis, now with 5 points, leading the team in points, increasing the lead to 10-7, as Trojans have not yet been able to get on the board in this quarter. Coming back in for Pekin is number 4, Maya Glick, and number 2, Ezra Parsons. That foul was called on Aubrey Ryan. Now 4 fouls in the quarter for the Trojans to 0 by the Panthers, as Geis's and one attempt no good will remain 10-7. So far the foul difference between the teams, as Petrin swats the ball, will still stay Trojan possession. So far Pekin Fairfield with 10 fouls, Pekin with 1, as Smith able to steal it back for the Lady Panthers. Over in the left corner, swatted out by Maddie Martin, will stay Pekin basketball in front of the Trojan bench with 3:39 to go in the second. Inbound to Geis. Geis working in, her mid-range shot is good and was fouled on the shot. Second and 1 attempt in 2 shots for number 1. Geis now with her 6th free throw attempt. The girls didn't realize that it was just an and one ball. Jump ball will be called on the rebound attempt, as Maddie Martin slow to get up for the Trojans. Possession arrow points to the Trojans. So as Coach Witzenberg goes to look out for Maddie Martin, who dove for the rebound. With 3:31 to go in this second quarter, sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic. So far in the game for the Lady Panthers, Geis leading the team with 7 points, and then Petrin with 2 and Hadley with 2 in the second quarter. So they've come alive, scoring 8 points in the second quarter compared to just 4 in the first. On the other side, Trojans haven't scored yet in the first 4.5 minutes of action in the second quarter. In the first, though, Faith Jones had a 3-pointer, and Elise Setterstrom had 2 layups in the paint, giving them their total of 7 so far. As Maddie Martin getting up for the Trojans, able to walk it off to the relief of the fans here. As Trojans will start with possession after the break in action, after they got the jump ball possession arrow pointing their way. Inbound to Vanessa Kessel, who takes it up past half court, trying to get a shot up as they've been struggling to get shots called. There's a reach foul called on Geis, trying to defend Vanessa Kessel. That is the first foul of the quarter, as Trojans have already fouled so much that it's put the Pekin Panthers in the bonus for the second quarter in a row. Over to Jones, to Kessel on the right corner. Back to Jones, whistle called. It's going to be on the Lady Panthers, that foul. That will be on Maya Glick. That is her first. Coming in for the Trojans was Elise Setterstrom and Lauren Martin. For the final 3:11 of the quarter, quick pass in, spot up shot is good for Emma Metcalf. They're going to call that a 3, increasing their point total to 10. First bench points of the game for the Trojan girls. It is 12-10, Pekin ahead of Fairfield. Smith to Parsons, who stops at the top of the three-point line, trying to slow things down. Petrin back to Smith, working it around Parsons, going right, looking for an opening, finds Petrin again. Three-point shot, no good by Parsons. A foul is called on the Trojans, however, as they're going to call a push by Faith Jones. Her second foul. Now 6 fouls total on the quarter for the Trojans. as Geis will now shoot her 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the first half. First one good, as coming in for the Lady Panthers, number 55, Anna Hadley, and number 3, Carly Gamble, both starters. As this one would put the Panthers up by 4. And doing so, went 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Coming in for the Trojans before action will get back underway is Anna McAvan, her first minutes of the game with 2:28 to go and before halftime. McAvan fires one to Setterstrom, back to Martin, whose unorthodox layup, no good. Rebound taken in by Hadley. Bounce pass to Gamble. Working it around to Parsons on the left side. Bounce pass Geis, her shot. That one no good. Last touch by the Trojans going out of play. Will remain Pekin basketball under their hoop with 2:03 to go. New shot clock up for the Lady Panthers. They find an open Geis on the left side. Over to Gamble, her 3, missing the hoop completely. Rebound taken in by Metcalf, but it's poked right back out by Gamble. Her left-hand layup is good. Now with 3 points on the game, extends the lead 16-10 for the Lady Panthers. Metcalf, who has the only points in the second quarter for the Trojan girls, with it now. So we're nearing 90 seconds to go before halftime. Metcalf with it. Floater in the paint, no good. Rebound for the moment, and again by Kessel. Her layup, no good. And then is blocked from behind by Hadley after Setterstrom had the second offensive rebound, but her shot was blocked. Parsons, high pass, still in the hands of Gamble. Parsons with it, bounce pass into Hadley. Spin around layup, no good. Rebound in by Setterstrom. Now under a minute to go. Kessel with it, back over to Metcalf. Now under 50 to go, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Kessel, her 3-pointer, rattles out, had a chance. But Pekin able to get the rebound. Petrin with it, inside Hadley's layup, no good. But the putback by Geis is now with 11 points. Shot clock is off as we are down to the final 20 seconds in the first half. McAvan looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Kessel. Metcalf back to Kessel. Over to Martin spinning around. And a jump ball is called with 5.5 to go. Possession arrow points to the Lady Panthers. Trojans won't get a shot up before the end of the first half. As Hadley with it. Almost lost her dribble there. Final shot. Parsons won off the backboard. Just long. And so at the end of the first half, the Lady Panthers came storming back up 18-10 to end the first half. We're going to step aside and be back here with the halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back up. 6.5 to go until the start of the third quarter, halftime of this Fairfield Trojans girls game against the Pekin Lady Panthers. On the court right now is the middle school 5th grade girls basketball team. So you can watch as you will, as we're excited to see some future Fairfield Trojan girl basketball players out on the courts for this halftime report, sponsored by Smithburg Automotive, from vehicle maintenance, rental, and vehicle sales with 2 locations in Fairfield, and Smitty's Auto and Recycling of Fairfield. Call them anytime. As the layup down low, rims out, no good. As we're now under 6 minutes to go until the start of the third quarter. So first half stats, Pekin ahead 18-10 after the first 2 quarters. In that first quarter, though, Trojans held their own, up 7-4. Points for that one. Elise Setterstrom had 2 layups, had 4 points total, and then a 3 by Faith Jones. That was the first points of the game for either squad. And then on the other side, Abby Geis had 3, and Carly Gamble had 1, making it 7-4. But in the second quarter, Pekin got it going early down low, outscoring the Trojans 14-3 in that second quarter, giving us the current score 18-10. Points for both teams through the first half. Abby Geis has 11 for the Pekin Lady Panthers, to go along with 3 by Carly Gamble, 2 by Maddie Petrin, and 2 by Anna Hadley. On the other side, only 1 shot was made by the Trojan girls in that second quarter. That was a 3 coming off the bench for Emma Metcalf. So for points for the Trojan girls, 3 for Emma Metcalf, 3 for Faith Jones, and the leader 4 down low by Elise Setterstrom. Now 4.5 to go. Once again, would like to say tonight's game is Cancer Awareness Night, and since both squads are in the Jefferson County lines, it is everyone versus cancer tonight. So you can see both squads repping pink to support cancer research and awareness. Trojans, of course, also wearing their alternate pink uniforms, which they wear, I believe, only once per year. So always an honor to see it tonight. This halftime show, of course, is the 5th grade girls. The boys' halftime show will be throwing the pink ducks onto the court, which I got to nab one up here, so we'll see if my arm is able to get it down to the middle of that Trojan logo down at middle courts. As the 5th graders are wrapping it up, we're going to hear from the Trojan Pep Band for the final 3 minutes and 40 seconds as the Pekin girls coming out. The Trojan girls will probably do the same shortly with about 3.5 to go till the start of the third. We're going to step aside and be back before the start of the third here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Welcome back in. Just under 90 seconds to go until tip-off of the third quarter. Both squads back out and warming up to continue the action here and the start of the second half. So this has been the halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. Coming up in this third quarter, which will be sponsored by Lisco, your experts for fiber optic. Call Lisco Fairfield today to get set up. Coming up after this, the Trojan girls will play at home tomorrow against conference foe Fort Madison. And then, of course, after this game tonight will be the boys' game between both Pekin and Fairfield. You can catch that stream here on Ottumwa Radio's YouTube channel. So don't go anywhere for that one, as we are nearing 30 seconds to go until the start of the third quarter. Final talkings with the coaches. As once again, 18-10 the score after the first half. Trojans had a 3-point lead after one, but Pekin able to come out with guns blazing in the second. And they're up by 8 to start the second half. 11 of those points have been by number 1, Abby Geis, as Trojans will start with the ball in the third quarter. Both teams have 4 timeouts remaining. We're used to Coach Witzenberg calling a handful of timeouts in that first half, but only one is less than usual as they find an open Lauren Martin. Her three-pointer short and wide. Rebound taken in by Elise Setterstrom. Back to Jones. Her three-pointer no good. Another fight for the rebound. A jump ball is called. Possession arrow points to the Pekin Lady Panthers. So they get back on defense. 0 for 2 on that three-point shot trip down on that possession. One by Lauren Martin, one by Faith Jones, as Parsons driving in. Her right-hand layup no good. Rebound taken in by Vanessa Kessel, the point guard. Down to Lauren Martin. Had a look from down low. decides to take it out. Jones now for three. That one off back iron, no good. Rebound hogged down by Elise Setterstrom. Back out, Martin's three, no good, off the bank. And last touched by the Trojans, going out of bounds. 7:10 to go in the third, as the Lady Panthers will get possession into Geis. No players currently in much foul trouble, but to this point, the Lady Panthers have had a significant less amount of fouls. Trojans currently outnumber the foul total, I believe, 12-3 against the Lady Panthers. Petrin's floater no good, as we're now through a minute in action. No points yet scored for either squad. Handful of threes. Good to see the Trojan girls still firing away. Kessel knocked in a hole on that right side as Witzenberg's going to call a timeout. We're going to stay here for that, though. 6:38 to go in the third. Still no points scored, 18-10. Still the score once again coming up after this on a separate stream. We'll have the boys' game at halftime of that one. We'll have the always famous duck toss. And then at halftime of that one, we'll have an interview with Coach Brian Witzenberg about this game and the future for the Fairfield Trojan girls basketball team, as that is the second timeout used by the Trojan girls. Trojans now down to 3 timeouts to go. Pekin still at 4. Once again, no points yet scored by either squad. I don't believe any player has 3 fouls yet. A handful have 2 for the Trojan girls. And I believe all 3 fouls for the Pekin girls have been by 3 different girls. As Emma Metcalf in for the Trojans. Bounce pass into Setterstrom, a good find. Her first shot no good, but's able to get the putback. Her first point since the first quarter. Now has 6, leading the team in points. Hadley able to get it past half court. Parsons slowing it down on the left corner. Gamble now with it, finding Petrin in the left corner. Her three-pointer long. Rebound taken in by Geis. And a jump ball is called before she's able to get the shot up. Trojans will get it with 6:08 to go in the third. Trojans once again running 2 point guards with Kessel and Metcalf both out there for the girls. Metcalf had an open look for 3, elects not to take it. Pass inside for Setterstrom is swatted down by Gamble and stolen by Geis. Over to Petrin. Maddie Petrin finds Ezra Parsons. Top of the three-point line over to Geis. Is being left out there at the three-point line. As she cuts in, going left. Her layup off the left side is good. Now with 13 points in the game. Leading the team by a healthy margin in points. Metcalf's cross-court pass to Martin is no good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul was on number 1, Addie Geis, as she tried to plant down for a charge. But this is the first chance for points for number 3, Maddie Martin. First one off back iron, no good. 5:18 to go in this third quarter, sponsored by Lisco, your experts for fiber optic. Call Lisco of Fairfield today to get set up. Second of 2 on its way for Maddie Martin. She goes 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. Rebound taken in by Geis. Petrin with it on the left side, and a travel will be called on her. Coming in for the Trojans, Emma Scepter. Running 2 centers down low as Emma Metcalf goes to get a breather. So Trojans going big now after this substitution. Jones, top left of the bubble. Gets it out to Kessel. Kessel open 2 off the Scepter screen. Her shot no good. Rebound by Martin. And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more. Yes, that foul was on Carly Gamble, her second foul. As Pekin has 2 fouls early to the Trojans, none. Martin again off back iron, a little strong with that shot. Second of 2 on the way. That one again, no good. And into the hands of Gamble. And a foul is called. That one is going to be on the Trojans. And that was going to be on Vanessa Kessel. And coming in for her is Emma Metcalf. 4:44 to go in the third as Pekin will inbound in front of their own bench. Gamble bounce pass down low. Hadley's shot is possibly swatted by Setterstrom. Either way, it's no good. As Faith Jones bounce pass to Metcalf. Her layup no good. Scramble for the ball. Hadley has it and able to clear it to Petrin. Petrin to Parsons. They're working around Gamble, driving in. She's fouled by Scepter and will go to the line to shoot 2. That is Scepter's first foul. So now foul difference is 3 for Pekin, 2 for the Trojans as Petrin's first off front rim, no good. We have a 4-man substitution coming in for the Trojans. In for your girls, Anna McEvan, Lenora Felt, Aubrey Ryan, and Lauren Martinez. Gamble looking to shoot her second of 2. This one again, no good. Chase for the rebound taken by Lauren Martin of the Trojans. Still 20-12 the score as both teams have had a 2 of their own. Lauren Martin in the left corner looking for an opening, picking up her dribble. Gets it out to Felt. McEvan to Maddie Martin, working it down. Aubrey Ryan is fouled as she went to grab it. No shots will be taken, but that is now the 4th foul of the quarter on the Panthers. That foul was on Abby Geis, now with 3 fouls. As the leading point scorer for the Pekin Lady Panthers, that is, we'll see how the head coach works to play with it. Felt almost lost her handle, and a timeout will be called, so the Trojans will keep possession. That one was on the Trojans. That's a full timeout with 3:48 to go. Pekin up 20-12. We're going to step aside and be back after this minute break on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. 20-12 the score, Pekin ahead. Not a very high-scoring third quarter, but then again, it hasn't been a very high-scoring game here on this Thursday night. 20-12 is the score as well, as Trojans have called 2 timeouts in this, only halfway through the third quarter. They'll have 2 to go for the rest of the game. Pekin as well only has 1, as Hadley fouls a driving Maddie Martin down low. That is on Anna Hadley. As coming in for the Pekin Lady Panthers was Maya Glick. Quick inbound 3 for Anna McEvan. That one no good. Loose ball, and a jump ball is called. It will be Pekin basketball with 3:32 to go. in the third. So far in the third, Elise Setterstrom with a layup and Abby Geis with a layup. Only 2 points scored by either squad. Pekin has gone 0 for 2 at the line. Trojans have gone 0 for 4. One more foul by the Pekin Lady Panthers will put the Trojans in the bonus. And a jump ball is called after Anna McAvan went and scuffled for it. Will be Trojan basketball after the jump ball is called. Whistle blown. It might be another timeout. No, they're going to check up on Anna McAvan after she took that hard fall trying to get the jump ball. So with 3:15 to go, we had a stoppage in play. Coming in for her was Faith Jones, and then in for the Lady Panthers, number 5, Addison Smith. Felt taken in the inbound. Finds an open Lauren Martin through traffic. Her shot no good. Loose ball or fight for the rebound. Trying to find anywhere to go with it, and a whistle is called. They're going to call this one on the Trojans. Faith Jones, that is her third. Not quite sure how that was a foul, but we play on. So I think Gamble was just rocking back and forth. She did that for a solid 4 seconds as she now has it on the other end. Petrin over to Gamble, top left of the three-point line. Bounce pass to Smith, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Petrin driving left baseline. It's blocked by Aubrey Ryan. As Faith Jones able to clear half court. Maddie Martin driving inside. Her layup no good. No foul is called. Rebound by Geis. Over on the right side, Smith. As they work it back around left. Geis has an open look. She is fouled. And will shoot 2 more at the line. This will be her 9th and 10th free throws. So far, 3 for 8 on the day. With 2:05 to go in the third. She gets her first to fall. Coming in for both squads, number 2, Ezra Parsons for the Lady Panthers. Emma Metcalf and Elise Setterstrom for the Trojans. And finally, number 55, Anna Hadley down low. As Setterstrom comes in, they elect to put Hadley back in for the Lady Panthers. Second of 2 coming for Geis. That one had just enough on it. 13 points, 15 points now on the game for Abby Geis. Felt bounce pass down to Setterstrom. Back out. Martin's shot, no good. Rebound taken in by number 1. Parsons now with it on the left side. Back to Carly Gamble. Parsons with it. Minute 40 to go in the third. In the corner, Gamble's 3, no good. Rebound taken in by Martin. Loses the ball. And a jump ball is called. It will stay on this side for the Lady Panthers. Coming in for the Trojans now, Vanessa Kessel in for Lenora Feltz. So after the jump ball, Lady Panthers will inbound under their own hoop. Trojans playing 2-3 zone to start this possession, getting it into Parsons. Smith spinning around, trying to find an opening. It's poked loose by Lauren Martin. Will stay Trojan ball, or Panther ball, as Abby Geis trying to shoot around Setterstrom. Her shot no good. Loose ball into the hands of Lauren Martin. Over on the right side was Emma Metcalf. And Maddie Martin's pass is stolen for the moment by Addison Smith, but then stolen right back by Lauren Martin. Now under a minute to go. 22-12 is the score. Inside, Setterstrom. Her layup no good. Rebound taken in by Gamble. Bounce pass down in. Hadley trying to get it over Setterstrom. Her shot blocked. And last touched by the Panthers, going out of bounds. 37 seconds to go in the third. Shot clock on. Difference between the two is about 2.5 seconds. As Kessel getting it over to Emma Metcalf. Bounce pass in. Lauren Martin's shot rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound taken in by Setterstrom, and she is fouled on her shot. She'll shoot 2 at the line. Currently leads the team in points with 6. The only points of the quarter for the Trojans. That one rattles out. That foul will put the Trojans in the bonus. So for the final 23.9 seconds, any foul will be a free throw, as Coach Wittenberg discussing with the refs over something. As so far in the quarter, the Pekin Panthers have outscored the Trojans 4-2, very low scoring third quarter. Setterstrom's second no good, rebounded by Geis. Shot clock now off with 20 seconds to go. Geis takes it coast to coast, her shot no good. Loose ball, last touched by Hadley down low, and will be Trojan basketball with 14.2 in the third. Metcalf with it now, and going left, bounce pass down. Setterstrom, spin around lefty, no good. Rebound fought for by Hadley. Smith with it. She doesn't get the shot up in time. Wouldn't have gone in either way. After a very low scoring third quarter, Pekin up 22-12 over the Trojans. We're going to step aside and be back for the start of the fourth quarter after a word from our sponsors.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Welcome back in. Start of the fourth quarter here in this girls basketball game here at Fairfield High School. This fourth quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck C dealer. You can call him at 641-919-7526 here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, where you can catch all the Trojan basketball games. Trojans will start with the ball in the fourth quarter. A shot by Lauren Martin, no good. It's been just that kind of night for both squads. 22-12 after 3 quarters of action. As she hands it off to Petrin. Through 3, the only 2 points scored for the Trojans in that third quarter was an Elise Setterstrom layup. And then on the other side, 4 points scored by Abby Geis, as a foul will be called on Emma Metcalf, apologies. That is her third foul, as coming in for the Trojans is Faith Jones. So yes, Pekin outscored the Trojans, but it wasn't by a hefty amount, 4-2 in that third quarter. So 22-12 after 3. This is Pekin's first possession with it. Now through 45 seconds. Gamble with it, getting forced right. Working it back down. Geis at the bubble. Her shot no good, looking for a foul. She gets her rebound though, and she gets the spin around layup to fall now with 17 points. Has 17 of the 24 points for the Lady Panthers. Bounce pass over to Faith Jones. Back to Kessel. Her three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound by Faith Jones, though. Shot now for two for Kessel. That one no good. Loose ball is shot out into the hands of Emma Metcalf. Back over. Martin driving. Her shot again no good. Rebound by the Trojans, Setterstrom, and her putback no good as well. Now 90 seconds through. 24-14 as Geis with it. Tried again to look for the foul. That time she gets it off her rebound and putback attempt. So Geis now will shoot two more at the line. This will be her 11th and 12th free throws, while the rest of the team has only shot 6. That foul was on Elise Setterstrom, her third. Trojans now with 2 fouls in the fourth quarter compared to 0 by the Panthers. Geis' first free throw no good. Coming in for both squads, Addison Smith for the Lady Panthers and Lenora Felt for the Trojans. Second of 2. Geis goes 0 for 2 on that trip. Rebound by Maddie Martin. Taking it down the right sideline into Kessel. Her mid-range shot, no good. And last touch by Felt going out of bounds. 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter. As the Lady Panthers will get possession after the missed shot by the Trojans. Addison Smith with it, driving left, picking up her dribble. Bounce pass looking for Geis. She's able to pick it up. Her shot no good. And then fouled on the rebound. That will be on Anna Hadley. That is her second foul. First foul of the quarter by the Lady Panthers. As the Lady Panthers playing 1-2-2 full court defense. Emma Metcalf with it on the right side. Inside, Setterstrom has the height advantage. Her first shot no good. Gets her putback, that one no good. Rebound taken in by Kessel. Worked around to Metcalf, has it poked loose. And it goes through the hands of the Pekin defender out of bounds. Trojan basketball still. Pekin will call a 30-second timeout. We're gonna stay here for this though. 3 timeouts left for the Lady Panthers, 2 for the Trojans. As it is 24-12. Only points so far have been on an Abby Geis layup inside. No shots have been made by the Trojan girls so far. No free throw attempts either. As Trojans have yet to make a free throw, only have shot 6 so far in the game. And all of them have come in the second half. As the Lady Panthers have had significantly less fouls called on them, and the Trojans have had more comparatively. So far, Trojans have 16 fouls called on them compared to only 7 by the Lady Panthers. Felt gets her offensive rebound, trying to drive in as stumbles, still saves the possession over to Kessel. Kessel driving, and whistle blows. That will be on the Pekin Panthers. Foul was on Addison Smith. That is her first. Coming in for both squads. Carly Gamble for the Lady Panthers. And then I believe Faith Jones and Lauren Martin, as Faith Jones immediately puts up a shot. That one no good. Rebound taken in by Gamble. And a foul is called immediately on Maddie Martin. That is now her second. Now 3 fouls in the quarter for the Trojan girls with 5:06 to go in this game. Geis with it top right of the three-point line. Inside, Hadley gets fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Been waiting for that foul shot for quite some time. As Hadley will now try to shoot 2. That foul was on Setterstrom. She's got 1 more left until she can't play no more in this game. Hadley's first. is good, giving her 3 points. Extends the lead to 13 for the Lady Panthers. The second one, no good. Loose ball picked up by Maddie Martin for the moment. And then a jump ball will be called, and the possession arrow points back towards the Panthers, so they will keep possession. 4:47 to go. Pekin up 25-12 over Fairfield. Full timeout will be called by Pekin, so we're going to step aside. 4:47 to go in this fourth quarter, and we're going to be right back after a minute timeout here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Welcome back in. 4:47 to go in this fourth quarter after the full timeout by the Pekin Panthers. Inbounding under their own hoop, Geis. Her shot no good. Rebounded by Faith Jones. 25-12 is the score. Pekin ahead. As it's been a slow day offensively for both teams. As Maddie Martin jumps before she's able to get the pass off. A little brain lapse there as Trojans will turn the ball over to the Lady Panthers with 4:31 to go. Ezra Parsons bounce pass over to Petrin inside. Hadley's shot missing the hoop completely. One of their biggest offensive weapons, and they haven't been able to get her going. But Geis has been able to pick up very well for the Lady Panthers as Faith Jones' right-hand floater no good. Parsons with it as we have now eclipsed the halfway point in the fourth quarter. Gamble for three. Rattles out, almost got the bank to go. But Faith Jones with the rebound. Over to Kessel, a hard pass over. Jones for three, that one's good. Her first three since the first quarter, giving her 6. A timeout will be called by the Trojans. 25-15, we're gonna step aside now with 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Welcome back in. 3:34 to go in the fourth. After that three-pointer made by Faith Jones, her second. All 3-pointers tonight sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home. As that foul was actually, or that timeout was actually called on the Pekin Lady Panthers, so they will have 1 timeout remaining. As the ball is swatted by Jones, will stay in the possession. And a foul is called as Parsons was driving. We're going to get this timeout fixed quick. And that will put the Lady Panthers in the bonus with that 5th foul. That foul was called on Lenora Felt. That's her 2nd. So Parsons looking to shoot 2. First one no good. Is also in for the Lady Panthers is number 4, Maya Glick. As she goes 0 for 2 at the line. Last touch by the Lady Panthers going out of bounds. Coming in for the Trojans, Lauren Martin. It's now 4 of the 5 starters out for the Lady Trojans. Ezra Parsons, the only Lady Panther starter who has not yet scored points, as Petrin gets the steal. Petrin taking it coast to coast. Her layup no good. Whistle blows. It will be Trojan basketball as Kessel comes up grabbing at the back of her head as she fell down hard. So she's going to take a little break here. Coming in for the Trojans is Maddie Martin. Now under 3 to go in the 4th. Bounce pass to Jones. Back to Maddie Martin on the left corner. 20 to go on the shot clock. Working it around, right corner 3. Felt's shot no good. Loose ball. And a jump ball is called. Will stay on this side of the courts. They're going to discuss. One ref said a jump ball, the other ref called a foul. And they're going to call that foul on Elise Setterstrom. That is her 5th, so that is the night for Elise Setterstrom, finishing the game with 6 points. She's tied for most points scored by the Trojans tonight. As Glick on the other side to shoot 2 free throws. Trojans now with 6 fouls in the quarter. Glick looking to get the first bench points for the Lady Panthers. Can't get it on the first one. 2:40 to go in the 4th. They changed the timeout back. They did eventually say it was on the Trojans. As another jump ball is called, this time on the rebound attempt. This time now the Trojans will get possession with 2:37 to go. As Lenora Felt taking it up for the Trojan girls. So far, both teams have 3 points in the 4th quarter as we're down under 2:30 to go in the 4th. Bounce pass to Scepter. Finds its way into the hands of Lauren Martin, who gets her first baskets. Into the hands of Parsons. Parsons down to Petrin, driving left, no good. Rebound taken in by Scepter. Now under 2 to play. Lenora Felt with it, top of the 3-point line. Down to a minute 40, 25-17 the score. Jones driving, and a whistle will be called. That's on the Lady Panthers. No shots will be taken. That foul was on Ezra Parsons, coming in for both the Trojans and Lady Panthers. Anna Hadley for Pekin, Emma Metcalf for Fairfield. In the corner was Maddie Martin. Back out, Faith Jones had Petrin jumping. Scepter, her shot no good. Rebound taken in by Hadley with a minute 20 to go. Parsons with it, top of the 3-point line, down to 20 seconds on the shot clock. Petrin handing it off to Gamble. Geis now with it, driving left. It's poked out and stolen into the hands of Emma Metcalf. Now under a minute to play. Metcalf with it, working it over. Jones for three. That one too strong. The rebound and put back by Metcalf. That again, no good. And a foul is called on the rebound attempt. That one will be on the Trojans. Emma Scepter, that is her second. So Hadley will go to the other end to shoot 2 more free throws. So far 1-2 on the day. With 45.2 to go. Pekin currently up by 8. First one off front rim, no good. No substitutions coming in, as this is by far the lowest scoring game of the season for, I would assume, either squad. I don't actually know Pekin's schedule down to a heart, but second of 2, no good. Geis gets the putback, no good, but Gamble is there for the third try. Now with 5 points. Shot clock and game clock, about 4-second difference. Martin driving over to Lauren Martin. Her layup no good. Rebounded by Maddie Martin. Finds an open Faith Jones. Her three is good. And a full timeout, the final timeout of the game for the Trojans. Jones with 9 points makes it 27-20 with 22 seconds to go. So we're going to step aside for this timeout here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
27-20, Pekin ahead of your Fairfield Trojans. That break came out after the full timeout called by the Fairfield Trojans. Now have no more timeouts remaining. As Pekin, on the other hand, will call a timeout. We're going to stay here for this one with 21.2 to go. That's going to be a full timeout. It's not going to matter. We're going to stay here either way. So 27-20 the score. So far, the Trojans have outscored the Panthers in the fourth, 8-5, as the deficit is now down to 7. That three-pointer by Faith Jones, her third in the game. She's made 2 in the fourth quarter after making only 1 in the first quarter and then none since. Only other point of the fourth quarter for the Trojans is a Lauren Martin 2. On the other end, a 2 by Gamble, a 2 by Geis, and a free throw made by Hadley, giving them all 5 of their points. Again, a very, very low scoring affair by both squads. As might come down to the wire with only 1 timeout for the Pekin Lady Panthers and none for the Trojans. Might see a few fouls as Trojans already have put the Lady Panthers in the bonus, and Pekin still has 2 fouls to give on the Trojans as they are to inbound after the minute timeout called by the Pekin Lady Panthers. Far court pass down to Geis. She can't save it in as they had 0.3 of a second back onto the shot clock. 21.5 to go in the game. Metcalf with it. Bounce pass is stolen by Hadley. Shot clock now off. And Martin fouling at the other end. That is her third. So now with Pekin in the bonus, 2 more free throws are going to come for Gamble. Gamble so far 1 for 4 on her free throw attempts. Can increase her percentage there as the first one long of the mark. 13.7 to go. Gamble so far has 5 points. 2 of them have been in the fourth quarter. And free throw is wiped clean, so won't count either way. Just under 13 seconds to go in this action. Inside is swatted by Hadley, last touched by the Panthers with 6.7 seconds to go in this game. Jones thought about a three, takes the two, it's short. With 2.4, last touch by the Trojans out of play. That'll all but do it for this one as Pekin will inbound. They have one timeout remaining as it's swatted out of play. That took 7/10 of a second off. Swatted out by Emma Metcalf. Will still stay Pekin ball, 1.7 seconds left. As they get it in, no fouls are taken. And that is your final score. Pekin up 27-20 over your Fairfield Trojans. Not able to three-peat, but still a good game all around. So 27-20 the final score. We're going to step aside here, and the post-game show sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home will come up after this here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
Welcome back in as the boys are about to get ready for their pregame warm-up. This next game will be on the next stream. Here you can catch it here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. But the Trojan girls game just wrapped up. Pekin took that one 27-20, the second lowest scoring game of the season for the Trojan girls individually. I believe all around, though, it is definitely the lowest scoring combined total of the season so far. Leaders in points for both squads in this post-game show, sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home. For the visiting Pekin Lady Panthers, Abby Geis led the team with 17 points. And then, as well as her, was Carly Gamble with 5 and Anna Hadley with 3. On the other end, Faith Jones had 2 3-pointers in the fourth. 3 overall, had 9 points total. Following her up was Elise Setterstrom with 6, and then off the bench was Emma Metcalf with 3. So the Trojans not able to make it 3 in a row, but will bounce back tomorrow night at home against Fort Madison as they work to finish out the week on an exclamation point. That will be here, and we will be broadcasting that one as usual. So we're going to finish this stream up here on behalf of Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. My name is Christian Rasmussen here with the always great AJ Rowe. So we will catch you on the next stream, which is the boys basketball between the Fairfield Trojans and the Pekin Panthers. So until then, we will see you on the next stream.